First of all, I want to thank you all so much for being here with me tonight and for coming along on this wild ride for the last 16 months. To the voters, thank you. You put your faith in me, and I am not going to let you down. I am so proud to be our Democratic nominee for Congress in our district, the 7th District of New Jersey. To my family, Alex, Rosie, and Millie, thank you so much. You guys have been troopers. I love you so much, and I could not do this without you. Also, Alex, I did not get you an anniversary present either, so sorry. I also want to thank some of our local electeds here. So to our Chairwoman, Peg Schaefer, Senate President Nick Scutari, Chairwoman Darcy Drager, and Chairman Michael Droulis, thank you all for your leadership. And to the incredible army of local elected officials and leaders, thank you all so much for building this team and this momentum. Thank you for everything that you've done. To our brothers and sisters in organized labor, FMBA and Eddie Donnelly, I don't know where you are, Eddie, but thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. For CWA District 1, thank you for stepping up and being in this fight. And for all of our brothers and sisters in labor that support our campaign, thank you. We also have a ton of other organizations that have also helped, like New Politics and Vote Bets and so many other organizations and members that have supported. So thank you all for your leadership as well. To the hundreds of volunteers that are part of this campaign, yes, you showed up. We made over 500,000 voter contacts. We knocked on 21,000 doors. We made over 110,000 phone calls, and we sent over 340,000 texts. And yeah. I know the texts are annoying. Sorry, guys. I personally have broken at least 2 phone numbers, so yes, yeah. I promise it's really me when I'm texting you, yes. And to our team, led by our campaign manager, my deputy campaign manager, Omen Madison, you guys have put so much sweat equity in. I am so proud to have the team that I do. Thank you for everything that you've done. Please take the night off, and I'll see you in the morning at 8 a.m. I'm just kidding. 8:30 is fine. And finally, to our friend, Tom Kane Jr. We are coming for you. Tom Kane Jr., wherever you are, you have failed this district. Yes. You were the deciding vote on the One Big Beautiful Bill, which is going to take healthcare away from tens of thousands of people in our district. You were nowhere to be found when Donald Trump started yet another forever war in the Middle East. You were nowhere to be found when DHS tried to put an ICE detention facility in Roxbury. And you were nowhere to be found when Trump held up the funding to Gateway Tunnel. Simply put, you are a coward. You are failing us. And you do not deserve to represent us in Washington. We deserve better. And here's the thing. You all have heard me say this. We cannot just be anti-Trump and anti-Kane. We have to be for something. Yes. We have to solve the problems that we're all facing in our everyday lives. And that means tackling our childcare crisis and make sure we have housing and that we have clean air and water to drink and that we have access to affordable health care. And we are going to solve these problems and hold this administration accountable. But let's be clear. This is not going to be an easy path. We all know this. This is one of the most competitive races in the country. And we've already seen a little bit of what MAGA is going to do with this race, with the dark money, misleading attacks, and flat-out lies. So I want to congratulate the Republican Party for lighting $650,000 on fire over the last 2 weeks. Because you know what that tells us? They know that I am our best shot at flipping the seat in November. And here's one thing that I know. If this group of badass American patriots can get a political outsider, a 2010 Honda Accord driving Navy veteran mom to win in one of the most competitive primaries in the country, we are going to flip this seat in November. You guys have also probably heard me say this. The harder we work, the luckier we get. Yep. And we make our own luck on this team. And I've been doing hard things my whole life. From becoming the 18th female Navy test pilot in the history of the Navy to building an award-winning career in healthcare, hard does not scare me. And you all know that. I've always thrown myself at the biggest, hardest problem. And I know everyone in this room feels the exact same way. Woo! Yes. Woo! Yeah. So here's my promise to you. I am going to wake up every day and work harder than I've ever worked in my life to fight for you and your family as hard as I fight for my own kids. Yeah. Because together we are going to flip this seat. Yeah. And we are going to take back the House. Yes. And we are going to make sure we leave this country better off than we found it. Yeah. So to everyone here, from the bottom of my heart, sincerely, thank you so much. I would not be here without each and every one of you here today. And to Tom Kean Jr., Donald Trump, and the MAGA Republicans, we are ready for this fight. Bring it on. Let's go.